Hey, good morning everyone. It's Tuesday. It's a little later in the morning, getting close to 10. I'm out here in the new field. I spent a couple hours. Awesome neighbor came over and helped me wrap the fence around. It's 20 feet wide by 30 feet long, and this is going to be my family garden area. So, with all the rain here, I'm able to dig down and actually kind of get a nice shaped mold of what I want to do. So in the desert, there's lots of different types of ways to plant things outside. I'm experimenting in the field over there with the real crops with just some hay mulch and sand on top of it. This one I'm going to try sort of like what's called Zuni waffle garden. It's Native American design for the arid deserts, essentially like Arizona area. But it involves digging down to allow more of a capture of the water, hopefully that is, as opposed to a raised bed, which dries out quickly with the wind. And so we're going to see how it's going to go. I took all the soil, or the sand really, which was in this area, which I dug out, and put around the perimeter. And then I'm pretty much just molding it like you're at the beach, really, in the shape that I want. And I'm going to fill it with my soil here, which is this Pro Mix, which is mostly sphagnum moss and some perlite, really. What I'm trying to do for today, and I'm already pretty much dang exhausted, it's only been like 10 feet, is I need to continue this trench all the way over there and connect to that corner and mold this on this side. And then I'm going to fill this with potting soil, fill that with potting soil. Possibly the second layer, I don't really know. We'll see what happens. Well, here we are about half an hour, 45 minutes later or something. I've now got the main deep trench dug in the back there by the fence line. I ended up actually going and grabbing a manure fork of all things. It worked way better than the hoe and the tiny little shovel I had. I now have all the dirt kind of piled here. I'm going to try to mimic this little random thing I just made at the last second. See how that goes. And then, just kind of finish up the forming of it. Put more soil in the other one. Put soil in the back trench there. And then get out here with my sprayer with some water in it and moisten it down. Give it a nice water and soak. And then I can plant some stuff. All right. All right, yet another half hour later. The dirt is formed. It's far from symmetrical. One's way bigger than the other. But I'm no sand sculptor. That's that. I'm going to go ahead and grab some more of the soil, fill this stuff in, and then get it soaked down. Whew, that was a lot more work than I expected. Sand is heavy when it's wet. Man. Here we go. All the soil is finally in. It took about 5 cubic feet or so of the compressed stuff, so it's way more than that. But it's not too bad. Now I gotta wait till evening. Then I'll transplant some stuff in here. Supposedly also the Indians, that is, who made up this method, used to use like gravel mulch to help trap some of the water and slow it down. Also provide shade for the soil to help prevent evaporative loss and to help warm the soil with the rocks absorbing the light from the sun. So there we go. That's about a third of what I have planned for this perimeter. It's getting to be a lot of physical work. If I would have had this planned out, I could have maybe done some of it with the tractor, but I mean, honestly, work like this is usually best done with a human power. Got it all soaked down. Next, what I'm going to come in and do, right as I transplant them, I'm going to also sow in some fertilizer in the form of most likely bone meal, right as I put the stuff into the ground to help the root system out. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. What I have done is lined up all the transplants that I want to transplant into this left trench here. I put a few tomatoes in the ground. It's right here. And I also transplanted my nasturtiums and my marigolds into these front little troughs, I guess you'd call them, in hopes of helping with invasive bugs. I also have chive garlic, garlic chives, I don't know, the onion, not the garlic, and thyme as well. Let's see if I can get focused on it here. Here we go. So that's thyme. And then this is thyme over here. That's a lot of thyme. And then in the end, I'm not sure if you can see them, they're just small slips of green. Those are the onion chives. And same with these over here in the corner. All the green that's planted is here, here, and here. And those are also onion chives. In the back row there, I'm basically going like tomato, going like tomato, pepper, pepper, tomato, pepper, 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 tomato, pepper, pepper, tomato, that kind of thing. And I'm just going to fill out the whole row with spicy peppers, bell peppers, and tomatoes. That's what I eat the most of, and so it makes sense I'm just going to have a ton of those things. Now, I'm a little worried about birds, and so I have some bird netting here. I now have to figure out how to attach it to the fence and then get it anchored on the ground here somewheres to protect this little area. You know, I was considering just putting another T-post like right here. Oh my god, I almost did it. I caught myself. What was I talking about? Okay, yeah, the T-post here. So I can put the other T-post here, and then I can like put netting on the top, from this edge over, and then I can go down and over with it. That's the only idea I have right now, but we'll see how it goes. Today's a perfect overcast, cloudy day, which is perfect for transplanting. It's also going to be raining the next few days. Hopefully not a monsoon, or these all might get drowned out, but it's the risk we take. But now I'm going to go ahead and get these in the ground. Alright, there we go. We have all of them planted there. It was quite a bit of work, but we got it done. Work is nothing compared to what's going to happen if all these survive. I ended up filling the back there with a watermelon or two. Not sure which ones are going to actually live. Hopefully they'll climb the fence. This area is pretty much done for now. Not bad for a couple days. Do-it-yourself sunken beds with sand. Sweet. Now I need to get some netting over it, but that'll be another day. For now, I'm just going to kind of drape it over it and hope that it protects it well enough. See you next time. Okay, I lied. I wasn't done. I forgot to almost water them. That would have been a disaster. But I also installed this netting right here because I don't feel like having all the stuff taken out right after I planted it. The noise you hear behind me is the tractor. Bianca's positioning it to block this open area here that I have yet to put a gate on. Why? Because also a llama will roll in here, defeat this netting like it's nothing, and then take out all my peppers. So, yes, we are taking precautions. I guess I need to get out of here. Now I'm done for the day. Yeah, good luck getting by that, Justin. I'm like so afraid of this llama, I'm imagining him like climbing over the seat. Probably won't happen.
What?
You think llamas can climb over tractor seats?
I hope not. They're not supposed to test fences. So.
We'll see. It's a beautiful day. Time to go save Larry.